That's freedom of expression. Those words come from Disraeli. Just because you have the laws there, you do not override the highest constitutional right of a person. If he wants to make a fool of himself, let him be. That is his constitutional right, the highest law of a land. Never mind about ethics. Ethics, the standards ethics cannot override a constitutional provision of freedom of expressions and of speech. Note that. And I human rights. Every time I make a gesture, explain. Sabi ko, walang alam. Walang alam. Study the Constitution because that governs everybody and anybody. Dito sa Civil Constitution, there will be a seminar, local, maybe one afternoon every week from one. You have to mend your ways, be courteous, be respectful to the public because they are the ones, the public is paying for your salary. Dito kasi supladuhan, kaya there's a metamorphosis that changes the mind of a person if he joins government. Lalo na itong malalaking position. Akala mo sino na? For example, this one mayor sa Metro Manila. Hindi lang siya nakilala ng mga waiter sa kasi KFC o Jollibee. Sinirahan niya yung if I were the president at the time, tapos marinig yun, I suspend you. Was the charge oppression. Why? Insecurity. Kung hindi ka lang makalam ng tao, ba't masuspend yung... Who are you to be recognized in a way? For all you know, yung tao, yung salary niya noon at source on taxation, she pays for your salary. So why do you take offense if he doesn't know you? And who are you to be known also? Especially if you are into graft and corruption. With more reason na dapat hindi ka talaga batiin eh. It's the metamorphosis that goes around the mind of people in government. You shape up. You shape up. Do it, be courteous to everybody. Baski wala kang ngipin. Try to save some money para sa pustiso. You smile. Do not be ashamed to smile because wala kang ngipin. Magpadagay ka ng pustiso. Tumawa ka. Para nga, that's the only language that, you know, alam mo kasi pag sabi-sabi ko lang, ngayon, I ask you with sincerity. Kaya nilalagyan ko ng color of, hindi naman insult, but, yeah, sabi ko, maski pangag ka, you smile, wala kang ngipin, well, save enough money to have your smile. Be courteous. Dinagdagan ko yan ng medyo pa-slide na insulto, but that's it. Wala tayong magawa. Now, itong the reason why there is a flooding and proliferation of drugs is because of the inutility of the barangay captains. It should start from there. Sila yung nakakilala ng mga tao. Na ngayon, pag hindi ako satisfied sa drive and drugs because I will issue the guidelines, the war against drug must start in the barangay level. I will give you, hindi na ako bibigay sa ng mga tanod. Kung anong ginawa yung hindi mag-inom, mag-abuso. I will recruit people, SKA, parang yung CHDF sa police. Only those who have completed ROTC at my neuro because pahawakan ko ng baril. Those already ex-soldiers or have retired because the family doesn't. Yun yan sila who has had at least the barest minimum of gun handling and law enforcement. But there will be classes for them. But they will be under the supervision of the barangay captain para hindi matakot. But administratively, they have to report to the precinct commander or station commander of the area where they are assigned. I will buy, kasi takot eh. Ang madurugisa talaga may baril. If you, I am sure if you dig deep into sa kultura ng drugs, all of them, may mga baril yan. Because you know, as you know very well, that phenomenon starts with yung anong tawag nito. They're scared. They think that somebody is following them. That's why they try to burn their mother because she was the devil, and patayin yung grandfather, tatay, kasi akala niya demonyo. Diyan ako galit sa drugs because during our time, wala namang nire-rape na bata. It's a very cruel word, yung drugs. Galit ako sa mga drug lords na hindi nga naman sila talaga addict. They just seek out to convert people from one of a responsible citizen or a young man studying or a young woman, and then they destroy their lives. And I have said, frankly, nandito naman kayong lahat, even the international press, those who destroy the lives of our children will be destroyed. Those who would kill my country will be killed. Simple as that. No middle ground, no apologies, no excuses. And again, I refer to my predicate of my state, my presence here. I'm ready to lose the presidency. I can lose them anytime. I can lose it anytime. I will stake my honor and my life. Then after that, good riddance tayong lahat. Basta gawin ko. Sinabi ko, gawin ko. Hindi ko dapat sabi, but dito sa Davao, pag sinabi ko, gagawin ko talaga. Hayaan mo, hayaan ka. Wag ko ang mag-kas ka. Nagababay ka sa akin o gusto mo na magtanong? Okay. Give me, it's now 3 o'clock, give me until 6 o'clock, then I can... tapusin ko lang ito. Ma'am, ano lang naman to? Actually, ma'am, nagkalagnat na ko. You know why? Because my defenses were down actually. You're not talking to a young man. Ang immune system ko talagang bumaba at I was carrying the bacteria ng bronchial. And nasuspect ako tuloy ng pneumonia. Kaya from 2 days, sabi nando, take off some more few days, 2 more days to recover. So nag-x-ray ako, medyo okay na. Curfew for minors, mandatory. The thing is, police should not arrest minors because they are not supposed to be arrested. They do not have the discernment of what they are doing out there. Arrest the parents instead. The barangay captain should direct the police where the parents live and arrest them. Pag hindi ninyo ito kaya, din sabihin ko sa barangay captain, be ready to face charges of neglect of duties or simply you are not working, in which case I will suspend you if there is a charge. Wala tayong pakiusapan dyan. Are my supporters and the supporters of the other side. No in between. They should be legally held responsible. Marami yan dyan. Sa Child and Welfare Code dito sa Davao, revised penal code, abandonment of minors, putting the life of minors in jeopardy. Meron yan. I'm sure I can hold you or detain you even for so many hours. Itong drunk driving, marami kasi wala akong nakita na tao na pumunta sa prisuhan because of accident. Ang Pilipino kasi, ang ano natin is, aksidente yan eh. Even actually, it is not really an accident, but sometimes a criminal act. When you drive, and you drink, you drive, you know that you will kill a person. That moment when you are behind the wheels and start the engine, and you are dead drunk, or drunk, there are stages of drunkenness. There is a jocose stage. Yung pabiro, jocose. Then there is the bellicose stage. Yung maghanap lang ng away. Makatingin lang yung tao, anong gusto? That's the bellicose, belligerent. Then you have the lacrimonious stage. Melancholia. Ako siya dyan, uwi na tayo, ako mag-drive para makapatay ito, makasagasa tayo ng 5. Lalo na yung mga media dyan na pukuros-kuros na hindi nagatingin. Pero hay ka, nakaharap yung media sa kotse niya. Then you have the comatose stage. Yung hindi na talaga, yun, dapat yung ganong comatose, tuloy-tuloy na yun. When you're so dead drunk, your brain is out of function, and you are really dead drunk. And that's what is called comatose stage. And for those who are into that state, I hope it would continue for all time. Yun. So, I will now make a recommendation to Congress to take it out from the probation law. Kasi dito, pag nakasagasa ka ganon, and the sentence is below 6 years, you do not go to prison. You simply, Judge, guilty ako but I'd like to apply for probation. Then you report to the probation officer. That is not good enough. Pero yung iba kasi, it's almost insanity now that rules the highways. Basta, kaya dito, tignan mo, sa Davao, I imposed 60 kilometers per hour. May nakita gawang cross. Well, meron, pero hindi kayo noon na sa isang stretch, taglima ang cross. Dito, tapos sa ibang barangay, mayroon namang cross. Anak ka. Kasi, basta pag nandyan na, drive, lalo na lasing, hirit yan, narurot, dyan sa EDSA. Alam mo itong managed people, especially because sports car, mga soup up yan, they tinker with the engines. And they think that they own the streets, public. Forget the idiot forgetting that that road is for all because ang gumastos dyan ang tao. Hindi yung tatay pati nanay niya na mayaman. See? Ganon dito eh. Ngayon dito yung mga mayaman dito, sabi ko, pag nahuli ko kayo, huhubaran ko kayo dyan sa highway, tawagin ko yung mga media. I will strip you naked. You want to file charges against me? Fine. Go ahead. Nanay nyo magdemanda. Sige. Pero, ang mga abusado eh. Kita mo yan sa puro sports car. Wrong! If you happen to cross the street at that moment, you're a gunner. 80, 90 miles per hour, hindi na ma-break yan. 60, kaya pa. Controlled. So EDSA will be 60. Beyond that, habulan tayo. Pag hindi hinabol ng pulis, kita ko sa camera, ang pulis ang habulin ko. Nakang pulisa ka. Totoo. Ano tayo, we make it equally responsible to each other and to your fellow men. Pulis, trabaho ka. Yan ang trabaho mo. Tapos dito, sige, hulihin ka. Prangkahan tayo para walang istorya na marami. I run it like a city because I am just a city mayor, but it applies to all. Gaya ng basa na. Kagaya ng itong bayad my way. Diyan sa kanto, maghulog ka lang ng ilan dyan, then you disturb the neighborhood. And it makes a city, noise pollution can be abated anytime because it is a nuisance. the kapitan or the